My name is Oi and you want to learn SQL? Then welcome to Oi, it's SQL. Do you know our today's topic is the most asked question in the SQL interview till date? I am talking about the SQL query order execution. This is the order which we need to follow to make a successful SQL query. In every language it's a predefined that how we need to write a code, and the same apply with the SQL also. Now we will learn if it is just order of a query, then why it is so important. Suppose I am giving a start and end location. What do you think? Will you successfully reached at end location? No, it is not possible. Let's understand with the example. If a letter has this address G22 Mumbai, then this letter goes nowhere. Actually, in between G22 and Mumbai, there is many other locations are existing. So whenever we need to post a letter, and we need to write whole address which consists house number, society, city, state, and everything should be in order also, so that postman can connect the location and post at the correct address. This same applies in SQL also. Even after knowing all the commands like select, where, group by, order, etc., still we need to know what the predefined SQL order execution steps are, how the query works in each step, what comes first, and so on. Now we move to the topic and you need to walk with me throughout the video, and I will explain you in detail the practical query with the help of cricket data. So now we will go into the SQL screen. See, here we have two tables. One is cricket and another is name. If we write a general query, so what we write? We write select start from table name. Our table name is cricket. Let's enter it. So what do you think? Which runs first? From or select? See, most of the people think that select work first. No, from work first. See, by using from clause, we are opening that gate from which we get the data from that table. Okay, so when we get all the data, so there is a huge possibility there is few years of data like 2021, 22, 23. If we need to exclude the data of 2021, then what we will do? We will use the where command. So with the help of where, we can filter the data on the basis of our condition. Okay, we write where year column not equal to 2021. I'm just running it. Now we will see 2021 data is eliminated from all the data. So here we learn that first run from, and after that where command runs. So after removing the data of 2021, if we need the total runs of data, means grouping the data, then how we will do it? So here we use group by clause. Okay, after group by, what we will do? We will giving that column name here by which we need to grouping the data. So I'm giving here player name. Okay, so what group by do? It check all the names in a specific column and grouping the rows on the basis of same value. Okay, like Shubman Gill comes in 2 times, but after using group by, it comes only just 1 time. So whenever we use group by, we need to use the aggregation of other columns. So for an example, now we do not require the whole data, we required only player name and sum of what runs. Okay, so now we will put the runs into the aggregation part, and I am giving alias here total runs. Now I'm running this query. So all the player names grouped in a single time and giving the total runs against of each player. So once we group by, after there is a possibility that we need to eliminate on the basis of grouped columns. So for example, we have a condition that we required the data of only those player where total runs greater than 700. After that, which clause comes? So now we will use having clause. So having clause is used to filter the data. Now your question would be, if we have where condition, then why we are using the having clause? See, there is a small difference between the having and where. Having filtering the data after grouping the rows, whereas where works in each row individually. I am putting having here. It works with the group by and with the aggregation. I am putting sum of runs greater than 700, which is our condition. So before using having, we get all the data. Okay, after the having, we remove the Hardik Pandya data which is less than 700. So first is from, second is where, third is group by, and fourth one is having. And after that, fifth comes select command, because after doing all the calculations, select is fetching these columns from the table. Okay, so fifth one is the select. After having, there is a order clause also. So what order does? See, order gives the data into the ascending or descending order. Okay, I'm writing it order by, I want data on the basis of total runs but in descending order. Okay, so currently is in ascending order. I'm running it. Maximum runs is scored by a Virat Kohli, which comes into the first, and the least numbers runs scored by KL Rahul, which is in a fourth number. Order by clause is used to giving the order to our data. After order by, there is a one clause also, which is top or limit. See, limit we can use into the PostgreSQL, and the top clause is a predefined clause in a SQL server. If I am using the top one, it means that I require the only first row. I'm running it. See, Virat Kohli is the first row in our fetching data. So now we get only the single record. If I putting top 2, then we get the 2 top data. Okay, see, order ends here, but there is a one more thing which we used with from. Okay, so most of the people say that from and join are at the top in the SQL order execution. So I think you heard the name of join. After cricket, for an example, I need to get the data only those columns which also available into the name table. Okay, so first I show you what is the data in name table. Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill, 3 players name are mentioned in the name table. If I am reviewing top 2 for the time being, so here it's 4 players. KL Rahul name is not available into the name column, and if we join it, then KL Rahul names is eliminated in our result set. So now I'm using join with name table, and I'm also provide the alias here, and for cricket it's C on the basis of C dot player name. Okay, equals to N dot player name. The query is complete here, and I'm reviewing this query here, or now I'm running it. See, if I'm running it this query, then KL Rahul name is eliminated from this table because it is not available into the name table. Only 3 columns are left here, and now I'm adding top 1 here. I'm hoping that now you understand the SQL order execution. That's it for today. I hope you like the video. Until meet next video, keep coding to become a coder.